Hello guys and welcome to my channel. In today's video I would like to talk about working in Austria and how to actually get a job in Austria. So yeah, it's actually that kind of video. So by the end of the video you would know the places that I recommend. It's gonna be obvious for some people, but I thought let me actually share this video with somebody because yeah, I have gotten a lot of questions around work in Austria, where to find, where to look, and all this kind of stuff. So I thought maybe this is not the knowledge that everybody has, and I guess it's expected that it's a foreign country. Not everybody has the same information about the place, and this is what actually inspired me to start, or rather actually have this video. So grab your coffee, grab your tea, grab your mimosa, and let's drink to it and get information about working in Austria. Just to keep it narrow, I chose two options. The first one is gonna be too obvious for you, but I still recommend it. What I recommend is for you to actually go on LinkedIn and point your location to Austria. And I think one thing that is very important to notice or to note is the fact that there's different kinds of companies, right? If you don't know, Austria is a German speaking, so it's part of the German area, and this means that the country speaks German, which means that there would be companies that don't necessarily speak English. You do find companies that speak in English. I work for one, but this is not an expectation in many companies. And what would help which company speaks English versus what doesn't is how they list their job applications on LinkedIn, right? They would actually, first of all, would have posted their job in English. That is like a first giveaway, that the job requirements are listed in English and they've explained everything in English. Then you will know that this company is actually speaking in English. But it also is very important for you to go an extra mile to ask when you're applying if this is like an English speaking company. But I promise you, half of the time, if you're applying to a company and when you have searched for whatever the job, software development, accountant, or whatever you're looking for, you would be in a position to see because they've written it in English. That's the first giveaway. The second one is just really, if it's in German also, it wouldn't have been written in German. So just note all those kind of things. Make sure that you're applying to the company that is able to speak English. I don't want to assume that everyone who's watching here does not know German. So if you do know German, even great, because I guess your reach is pretty wide in this case, because you are able to work in both companies that are able to offer German and also offer English, and then you would be in a position to either speak in English at work or speak in German at work. So best believe, I assume that if a company is a German speaking company, then English is not a thing, so you can't expect that in general. So very much look at that and be just like ready to apply in the right places that fits wherever you are in your life when it comes to language. The second platform that I recommend is called Career Arte. So there again, as I'm showing you right now, it will pretty much just give you everything you need to know about the company. So you'll be in a position to, just like LinkedIn, they also advertise the jobs there, and then you can apply either on the platform or in the application. So another thing that is very much important is really also mentioning that you are coming from a different country, then they know. So if it's not a remote job and you're planning to move to Austria, then you would know what requirements are, which then leads me to the next step. The next step in this case that is very important is that for you to be able to work in Austria, there is some certain requirements, and the requirements in this case is what we call a red-white red card, or rot-weiß rot Karte in German. Yeah, so this card actually allows non-EU members to be able to work in Austria based on their skills. So in this case, you need a red-white red card if you're a foreign national looking for a specific job offer or employment in Austria. It serves as both the work permit and residence permit. Very important. It serves as a work permit and residence permit. So you are allowed to actually, with this card, if you watched my previous video, you will know about Schengen visas and everything. With this card, you have, it's almost like you have an ID to live in Austria in a way, as an Austrian, that you would be able to travel to even other parts of the Schengen area without any hassle because you have this card. So it's very important for you to note that this is a requirement and this is not something that you can apply before you get a job. Very important again, you need to get a job first, and mostly some companies offer this as a thing that they would be able to help you through the process, but some companies don't. So you want to be in a position where you ask whichever company that you're applying at, as soon as you get to the interview process, mention that, hey, I am in Kenya. By the way, hello Kenya. I am in South Africa, I am in Nigeria, I am in wherever you are watching this from and you're planning to move to Austria. I know that there's some places that doesn't need this. I don't know what are the requirements if you're living in the Schengen area already. Yeah, there's different kinds of red, white, red cards in this case. So you have like main categories of the kind of work that gets you a red, white, red card. I will not go into details into listing all those jobs. What I would recommend is for you to go to the Austrian Embassy website, which I will attach below, and you check what it means to be a skilled worker. So the key workers in this case, you have like highly skilled workers, you have scientists, you have researchers, you have graduates that are from Austrian universities. You also have self-employed key workers again. These are individuals who want to start their business in Austria. And also the startup founders. So you have my lovely entrepreneurs who are looking to establish innovation businesses in Austria. And then you have this red, white, red card plus. This comes after you've spent at least 2 years in Austria and you were using the red, white, red card. So the red, white, red card plus in this case is you would be required to work for at least 2 years with a company that you're working with the red, white, red card, and then you would be able to apply for the red, white, red card plus. So yeah, firstly, check all this information is found on the website. I will definitely provide the website, maybe do a short video on how to actually navigate through to the skilled workers so you can be able to apply for the red, white, red card. And the process in general is something that I would have to create a different video for. If there's demand for it, let me know. I'm happy to create and let you know what are the processes that are required for a red, white, red card, and you would be in a position to be able to know and apply for it. So yeah, I hope this video was beneficial for you, and if you are planning to move to Austria, ping me when you're in Austria and let's have coffee together or tea. Alrighty guys, have a good one and I love you. And yeah, please subscribe to my channel, share this with someone who you think might benefit from it, and also just comment and let me know how you're doing and where you're watching this from. Love you.